we're going to go to Draw Shin Godzilla. It's going to be just his face, and that's this cool way of looking down. And even if you're a beginner, you should be able to do this, so let's do it together, okay? So the first thing we're going to do right here is we're going to find his brow. So Shin Godzilla still has a brow, like a little curve right there. So something about Shin Godzilla is he's kind of like a gnarly version of regular Godzilla. So we're going to pull in just a bit, and we're going to go to the flat, we're going to slide up right there and go to the flat portion of his head. There you go. Pulling back. Bump, 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 back of the head. And we're going to pull down over here. It's going to be like a long drop right there, kind of like a slide. You can make it wiggly if you want. You can make it straight if you want. That's the cool part about Shin Godzilla, is that there's a lot of leeway with him because he is all bumpy and stuff. So there's a lot of very organic looking. So we're going to go over here now. Pull down, kind of the front of his face. You can make it a little bit bumpy because he's bumpy everywhere. Curve over here, down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Kind of going up over there, and you're putting the top portion of his mouth right there. If you want, we got the back side of this. Over here now, let's go to the eye area. Well, you know what? Let's do the eye in a minute here, okay? Right now, let's go into the, let's do the brow first. So over here, we can go across. Maybe go up a little bit if you want. Pulling down. Up. Something like so. We're going to have the eye in there. Curve for the top right there, for that top of that brow ridge. Circle right here. Sometimes he's got these crazy googly eyes depending on his expression. Over here. There we go. Like that crazy googly eye right there. And I want it to look like that. Make it look like that. You want to make sure you can see the white part of the eye all around it. That'll make him look crazier, right? Normally the eye is tucked underneath the brow, but not this one. You have that dot of the eye right there. That pupil curve over here. We'll get to the folds in a second. Right now, let's go continue everything else. So over here at the front, curve. Curve over here. Line. That's basically his nose. It looks like a little bit of a, like almost like a check mark. Looks a little bit like, I'm not sure. I guess like I would say like a comma. Go here to the back of the jaw. Make it wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle right here. Angle the jaw over here. I'm going to angle to the jaw on this side. Up over here. Line out. Down right there. Now you have his neck. So far, so good. I want to go over here now. We're going to wiggle down. He has an opening right there that he's known for. See that line? Pull up. Over here now. He's got like this split open. You can see like his gills showing. It's a great design. Great design. Oh man, I love... This is, by the way, my favorite Godzilla design is Shin Godzilla. Let me know what your favorite Godzilla is in the comments. Because mine is Shin for sure. I also love Legendary Godzilla, which is the one that that's a current one right now, the American one. So we have these lines kind of going up, and again, that's like the gills underneath, pretty much. So now we got the teeth. So over here, we're going to do the top ones first, and it's a little bit more not as simple as just a regular triangle. Downward. They're kind of separated out almost. The teeth are separate. They're not like T-Rex teeth where they're like big bananas, right, curving in. These are like little, like, I don't know how to say it, like little shards. I know they're probably based on anglerfish teeth, but you're doing these and try to vary up the size of them, especially with this version of Godzilla. There you go. I'm gonna over here and draw the lip on this side as well. All right, here, same thing, upward now. Various sizes. There's a little bit of a skin right there as he opens his mouth. It's on lizards and stuff. I think every version of Godzilla has that, almost every version. And then, so what's wrong? We need him to look a little bit more 3D. So over here on the back, we want to draw the shape of the back over there. So the back side. And that's going to help a lot. Curve, curve, curve. All right. So let's draw some spikes. Looks right now, he looks like the earlier versions of Shin Godzilla. Over here now, we're gonna draw these baby spikes as it goes down. They're never gonna get that big up here, so they're gonna look like little tiny mountains. At some point down the back, they start to look kind of like ninja stars or something, kind of like this. They start to radiate out. It looks like little explosions on his back. So that's kind of what we're gonna make him look like. A line over here underneath. We wanna, let me see. We wanna fill this out a little bit right here. So, oops, daisy. Marker's a little bit dry. I want to throw a little bit of darkness underneath the neck right here. It's important to do that because you want to ground your character. And grounding him with shadow is a big deal. Right on. Sweet. So now we're only missing one thing, the texture. So he's going to have thin little lines when you draw stuff like this, thin. Right now it looks like you know, he's got Botox, right? You need to throw like little tiny curves right here under the bag of the eye, especially center of the face. These little C curves right here will really help. Just these little C curves kind of around, you know, where he's going to be like angry, right? C curves over here, maybe along here where he's, you know, he's kind of like the muscles in the face, which we can go over, by the way. If you really want to do that, go check out the free Godzilla ebook. I have that. I kind of go over that as well. Curve, curve. We're drawing these little baby curves right here, just kind of in random areas. Doesn't have to be every single section of him, but we're drawing these little baby curves to increase the texture. Curve around here. You're just doing these little curves. See, you're peppering them and see how it starts to ultimately start to make the drawing a little like better, right? As we're doing this, we're going over and it's making him a little more and more and more like that bumpy, burnt up looking, you know, Godzilla that we like, that Shin Godzilla. But that's pretty much it. I want to thank you very much. I guess I could fill in the mouth here, but I don't know, it would take up too much time right here. You understand the point. You are really good at this, by the way. If you really want to improve your drawing, go check out the website, sketchmonster.com. sketchmonsterart.com. Check out that website if you want to improve your drawing in general. I'm always here, by the way. You can ask me anything, and I'll see you in the next video. What I want you to do is I want you to share this if you liked it, and I'll talk to you next time, okay? See ya. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.